NOA. Thought you might like to see my board. It's pretty cool. Been building it for about 20 years. So some of these pedals you probably know, maybe some of them you don't. So this is my delay pedal. Does all my echoes. It's got a whole bunch of different echo types. So it can sound like a modern echo or an old vintage echo. This is a very special distortion pedal called a golden face, and its job is to sound like particular bands from the 90s that your dad would have listened to. This is a very special pedal called a Duke Silver compressor. Don't know if you know what a compressor does. It makes it so that when you play loud on the guitar, it sounds the same volume level as when you play soft, which sounds weird, hey? Except you want your guitar to sound consistent so you don't suddenly blow everyone's eardrums. Then this is a strobe tuner. So this tuner works in a very special way. It has this oscilloscope over here, and when you're tuning, it will tune that little wheel. The scope will spin faster or slower depending how out of tune you are. This is a noise killer. It's called a noise gate, but this one, the brand happens to be Noise Killer. And what that does is it stops your guitar from humming when you plug it into the amp in case it doesn't know the words. Then this is a 10-band equalizer to shape your tone, like if you want a cool lead guitar sound, but this one's special because it takes 18 volts. So it has a lot of headroom, makes your guitar sound really cool. This is a chorus pedal, specifically an analog chorus pedal. Uses what's called a bucket brigade chip, where it takes the sound and dumps it into the next chip, and that's how they create the chorus sound. So it's not modeled, there's no computer inside there. This is my reverb, Hall of Fame. It has a lot of cool sounds, but then it has this one called a tone print. What's cool about a tone print is you plug your guitar into this pedal like normal, and then you hold your cell phone against the guitar, and it sends the program through the guitar's strings, through the pickups into the pedal, and you get special reverbs. If you've heard a reverb by an artist that you like, you can download it and send it. This is called a pitchfork. It's a pitch shifter. So I don't know if you know your intervals in music, but I can tell it to just double, or I can tell it I want it to play a minor second, a major second, a major third, perfect fourth, perfect fifth, or just crazy octave sounds. So I can make it sound like there's two guitars playing at the same time. Then, because I love drive pedals, here's my very, very special Emerson drive. This is probably number 400 of the original Emerson drive pedals that were ever built. I got this from my friend Ramsey. Then the golden plexi is a Marshall pedal. So if you're just interested in playing lead guitar and AC/DC and crazy stuff, that's the overdrive pedal for that. I've got another reverb over here. So this reverb I use for swells and churchy type sounds, and this one I use so that the guitar just has a little bit of color at the end. You can also program it and store your effects. Then this is my looper, right at the end of the chain. So you get to the end, and the looper will let me do recordings of myself that I can play over and record over and over and over. So I can make loops of any music I want. And then it's all held together with this very special switcher. So what this switcher does is if I put it on 1, and you program it this way, so you put all my pedals are inside here. If I put it on 1, it'll be the clean guitar sound. If I put it on 2, it'll be clean guitar sound only sent to the M drive. If I put it on 3, it'll be the M drive and the delay pedal. If I put it on 4, it'll send to the compressor and the golden face. And if I send 5, I've called it amp, but it really takes it through everything and goes through the Marshall. So I can go from quiet to crazy to crazier to oh my goodness to NCCB. Anyway, that's my pedal board. Thought you might be interested to see it.